All right, how you doing? Here we go. I put out a post last week asking for questions. I had a few requests to do a little Q&A. I haven't done one in quite a while, but I certainly enjoyed them when I did, so it feels good to be back, and I'm glad that people are asking for me to do them again. So I got a bunch of questions. I'll answer 5 or 6 of them now just to keep this short, and then I'll do another set and get those out there too. So first question, nutrition-wise, supplement-wise, was how important are supplements, things like creatine, BCAAs, protein powders, etc. For myself personally, I try and do most of my nutrition through food. Supplements should be just that, just supplements, in addition of what you're already doing. So things like protein powders, I do use. It helps keep my protein levels up. Sometimes it's more convenient or just easier on the body with, like, say, pre-workout or post-workout to drink a shake rather than eat a full meal and hit the gym, or vice versa. Creatine, there's been a lot of studies on it over the years. Very safe, very effective, something that you can definitely include. BCAAs are something I've included in my own program here, particularly around workouts, pre-workout, post-workout, during workout, fine. That's when your body needs it. You got to remember, you're also getting those BCAAs from various foods and things, so it's not like you're not getting them at all at other points in the day or on non-training days. But definitely you want to focus those around workout days or workout times themselves. Personally, somebody asked, what do I drink post-workout or eat post-workout or during workouts? During workouts, it's mostly just water because, like I said, my pre-workout usually has BCAAs in it. If it doesn't, then I'll mix up some BCAAs and bring those with me, either to drink in the gym or right before my workout. After workout, same thing, BCAAs, some protein, usually a mix of fast digesting whey and also some slower digesting casein in there, along with some sugars. My training partner Pete him and I kind of laugh because a lot of times right after a workout, if I don't have it in a powder form, as in a shake or a drink, I'm looking for some quick sugars, dextrose usually. Pixie sticks are a great source of that. Gummy bears, so runts, things like that, some of those Wonka candies. So it's funny to go in and lift hard, and then here I am downing a giant pixie stick in the parking lot. But that's pre-post-workout there. Next question had to do with favorite protein shakes. To be honest, I don't mix up too many. I'm fairly simple-minded, or simple when it comes to making a shake. I throw in the powder and water, or powder and milk, and off we go. Sometimes I'll make something more elaborate and maybe throw in some banana, some peanut butter, something like that, but fairly simple. I don't get too crazy with them. It's more of just, the protein shake fits a need. How do I get it in there as quick as I can, and I'm not that fancy when it comes to making them, I guess. So the next question was on 3 pieces of advice I would give to a beginner or give to myself as a beginner. Either way, I think the greatest thing of starting out is being a beginner. Even now, I've been at this for 20 some odd years. In the last couple of years, I've purposely made it a point to be a beginner again. So with each new training program, we're using different exercises we've never used, or now we're in a different gym. We've got access to equipment I've never had before. So I'm purposely starting over and forcing myself to do things, as a beginner. So it's fun, it's interesting, and the body adapts, so it's nice. So 3 pieces of advice to a beginner. Take the time to learn technique, learn form. I've always preached that with myself and with other people I've worked with. The weight will come. If you're using good form, good technique, and the weight's not as heavy as you want, or especially like high school guys and stuff, it's always a how much you bench thing, and forget that. If you can do it with good form, your body's going to adapt, the muscles are going to form, they're going to grow stronger, you're going to get more out of it long term. As your body gets stronger, the weight goes up, you will see those plates add on to the, onto the bar, whatever, rather than just trying to impress your friends and who can lift the most, and you're going to get injured, or you're going to pick up some bad habits and technique-wise that down the road are going to be a lot harder to undo and correct. So take your time, learn the form, learn technique, to use a variety of exercises. Definitely, certain exercises lend themselves better to certain body types or body, I know just Pete and I in the gym, Pete's a lot taller than I am. Certain machines, certain equipment, he gets a much better feel out of it, or I get a much better feel out of an exercise, or vice versa. It just, you need to explore what works best for your body. And third, I would say, learn as much as you can, but in today's world of everybody's on social media and you walk by the gym and they're an expert, take your time to not only find the information, but make sure that it's quality education, quality information. Not everything you read, hear, or see is accurate or the complete picture. So definitely spend the time learning and doing all you can to be better, but make sure it's coming from a quality source. Right? Last question. Kevin, you out there had a question. You were in the gym and somebody told you to get out of their selfie range because they didn't want you to be seen in their picture. It would somehow ruin their image. To that, I probably would have laughed pretty hard and told that person, since they're standing there with a camera doing nothing anyway, they're more than capable of turning or moving, and they can go get their picture wherever they need to. Sadly, that's one of the downsides sometimes of being in the gym. The fact that we're in the gym, anybody, beginner, advanced, bodybuilder, just somebody who came in off the street and decided they need to work out. You're in the gym doing something. You have a purpose in being there. Just because you don't look like the people we see on social media or some magnificent bodybuilder or something like that, or physique athlete or whatever, you don't need to. We're all in there for basically the same purpose, which is to better ourselves, to make improvements, and to be healthy. So what that looks like from person to person, we all started in the same place. We're all at a different point on our path, but nobody has a advantage or better right to be there than themselves. So to answer your question, I probably would have just told them, feel free to move or turn your camera a different way and continue doing what you were doing. So, all right, that's it for now. I don't want to make this too long. I will come up with the next segment here and shoot out the next round of questions. So if I didn't answer your question today, I will get to it. All right. Train hard, stay focused, rise and conquer.